everybody. I'm in my pajamas. I was winding down.
I'm still in my work clothes.
I was winding down, and Zach texted saying, "Yo, man, let's smoke." And I was like, "All right, cool." And then he's like, "Dude, let's talk about the Green Day album." I'm like, "All right, cool." So I'm in my pajamas, fucking chilling.
First off, all the album had to do was be better than Father of All Motherfuckers.
Yeah.
That's all
That's
it had
all
to
it
do.
had to do.
So then, like,
Come on.
was it October? Was it the beginning of September?
It was.
Yeah, it was the beginning of September when Green Day put out that little teaser that had the beginning little guitar bits of "The American Dream Is Killing Me." Billy Joe wakes up and looks at the clock and sees, or looks at the calendar. Well, this is the teaser. He looks at the calendar and he sees.
Oh yeah.
It says like
date.
October 20 something, and he looks over and like September's over. That's the joke or whatever. But they didn't come out and say there's a new album or anything. But I waited on that date because the clock alarm went off at the same time the calendar said, and I'm like,
That's telling us something.
It's got to be something. Got to be something. And then they started spoiling it when it got closer to the time, and I'm like, okay, new album's coming out. Please don't suck. Please don't suck.
Yeah. When the single dropped, like I've said before on this channel, that I'm normally, especially if it's a band that I like, I'm normally a one single person. I just want to get one single, and I won't. A lot of times I'll only listen to it once, because I don't want to. Especially nowadays. Back then, it was harder to hear singles back then, but now you can listen to it whenever you want to. But
yeah, it's all in the clouds.
Yeah, and so, but nowadays bands are dropping up to 7 singles before the album comes out, and like
it doesn't feel special like it used to.
Most of the time, that's half of the damn album nowadays.
Because back then, if an album got at least 4 singles, those were spread out for an entire year.
Yeah.
Because when American Idiot came out, the first few songs, I want to say the first single was obviously American Idiot, then it was Boulevard Broken Dreams, and then maybe at the end of the year or the beginning of the next year was Holiday.
Right.
And then like summertime is when Wake Me Up When September Ends comes out. And then fucking 2007 Jesus of Suburbia comes out.
Yeah, and I remember many years ago, I would, like when we were growing up, let's say for instance, No Doubt's Tragic Kingdom. Nowadays I'm like, damn, I didn't know that was a single. I only knew
Sunday morning.
I only knew Just a Girl, Don't Speak, and Spiderwebs, but there was another one of them songs was a single. I was like, damn, I didn't know that was
Sunday morning, right?
Maybe I can't remember, but like that's also because some singles being more popular than others, you heard those more because of MTV and the radio.
But when the older one was old and the newer ones were coming out, they would push the new ones more, and you'd never see the old ones anymore.
Yeah, and like you said, they were spread the fuck out, like with, especially in the 90s, man. You feel like the world celebrated Melancholy and the Infinite Sadness for like 2 years. You feel like the world celebrated Jagged Little Pill for like 2 fucking years.
3 years.
Yeah. And nowadays, it's like here and done. Like the new Static X album.
Before it even comes out, all the singles have already released.
Yeah, like you might get one more single after the fact. It's crazy as fuck nowadays. But like with the new Static X album, I pre-ordered that last February of last year. Got the download for their cover of Terrible Lie, and then it was like, then you can get the download for anytime a single
You
releases.
pre-ordered this a year ago.
Yeah, but I'll explain in a moment. But you'll get the download for every single after as well, plus the full album download
and you did not download any
on Street Day. Yeah, I didn't download any of them. I listened to Terrible Lie when it came out. Was like, oh, that's a badass cover. And then
Who's it by?
the Nine Inch Nails song "Terrible Lie," off of Pretty Hate Machine, the first Nine Inch Nails. They heavy it up. They do it justice. But so the album, the reason it was originally coming out in November, but then got pushed back to.
That's a long time to
Yeah.
announce something.
Yeah, it got pushed back till January because they had found like 2 more songs worth of Wayne vocals, and they were like, all right, we're gonna slap these 2 songs together too, you know, and.
So they're actually using Wayne's vocals?
Yeah, they did that with the last one too. Originally, they thought they didn't know they had this many, and they thought they only had enough for the one album, and it was mostly Wayne with a little bit of Dope Guy. This one's got a lot more.
Oh,
Dope
that's the dude
Guy.
from Dope?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
This one's got a lot more Dope Guy, but it's still a perfect balance, and you can tell that it's the Dope dude if you're familiar with Dope, but it just fits. Like it just works. Great shit. I guess that's my quick little review of the new Static X. But we're talking about singles. How many singles did they drop before this album came out? It was
4.
4. Okay.
The Green Day, we're talking about going back to Green Day.
Didn't. It's not a whole lot.
The first one they dropped was American Dream is Killing Me.
Yeah, and when I heard it, that's what I was going to.
Yeah, when you heard it.
Loved the shit out of it because I was like, damn, this shit fucking rocks. And I was like, it doesn't sound overproduced like a lot of that Father of All stuff did.
Jesus Christ.
It was heavy. It was fast. It was fun. It just did all the right shit for me. But there was this middle part.
And we just figured it out.
We just figured it out because I was like, oh, it's got this melody that I've heard before and I don't know what it is. And we were out there. I was listening to it again, and I was like, oh shit. So when that song it goes into the little soft part, it's
orchestra.
Yeah, with the little orchestra thing, but it's like a slower fucking version of the Basket Case melody. When do you have the time to listen to me whine? And then I was asking you about that after the album came out, and you were like Eleanor Rigby.
Because of the fucking strings, the fucking violins and stuff. Because anything that has a violin in a rock song, I'm thinking Eleanor Rigby automatically. It's just how it goes.
I'm always thinking of the Verve.
Yeah. And they finally get fucking royalties from that song.
Yeah.
Goddamn 25 years later.
Mick Jagger said, alright, it's been long enough.
No, it wasn't Mick Jagger.
Who was it? It was Rolling Stones, wasn't it?
It was a remix of a Rolling Stones song that someone else did and said, well, hey, this is a Rolling Stones song, so you guys should take royalty from it. And they didn't care. They didn't know what was going on. It was literally just a remix that some dude did in like the 80s or 70s. And they took it, the Verve took it, and yeah, they didn't get royalties from it.
Yeah. Huh. Well.
Hell, the fucking Flaming Lips don't get royalties from the fight song, Fight Test.
Oh, wow. Really?
Because that's, I think it's a Bob Dylan song.
Damn.
Or, fuck, it's somebody. Y'all tell me what it is in the comments. It might be, who's that dude that doesn't like Joe Rogan that got taken off of Spotify?
Got taken off or left?
He left Spotify because of Joe Rogan.
But there was Neil
Young. It was Neil Young. I think it's either Neil Young or Bob Dylan that Flaming Lips were unintentionally ripping off,
Damn.
and they don't get royalties from
That's
that song
annoying
anymore.
because
Yeah.
that's why I'm glad that, like, I guess Ed Sheeran won that lawsuit sometime last year where they were trying to say, oh, your song is this, and no, he won
Oh yeah, the fucking.
I don't know the song.
Marvin Gaye song or something.
Maybe I just know about the case, and I'm glad
I know a song. It's the fucking ballad that was around. Around.
I don't know a single
and
Sheeran song.
I think I think the song in question was "Let's Get It On."
Wow, but yeah, I'm glad that he won that suit. Because that is not only a victory for Mr. Sheeran, but it's also a victory for music against the fucking industry.
Here's the thing that I don't understand though, because Tom Petty, he was asked when Chili Peppers did the Danny California song, how do you feel that they ripped you off? And he said, well, there's only so many.
Exactly.
There's only so many melodies you can play on a guitar. You know, it's gonna eventually come back to something. But then when Sam Smith came out and did that one song he did, Tom Petty sued him.
Damn.
Because it was the same as a Tom Petty song. I'm like, so I think you're just. I respect the Chili Peppers and fuck that guy.
Yeah, fuck a Sam Smith, but I like Chili Peppers. Pick your battles, I guess.
Yeah, he's like, well, Chili Peppers rock. But
yeah, like with that Lana Del Rey and Radiohead one.
Yeah,
but which is stupid because Radiohead
already ripped it off.
Already ripped it off from another group and pays royalties to that group. So Radiohead, you have no room to talk about this. Come on.
Is that Creed?
Yeah, like come on, y'all, and y'all don't even play that song live anymore. Like you're too good to play one of your classic tracks. You know, shut the fuck up.
Everyone in your crowd would love just to hear it one time, and you're like, nope. That'd be funny if they teased it, like played the first couple of notes to it, just to get the crowd excited, and then played something completely different.
But then, like, wouldn't you be more sad about? All right, let's say I get it. Like, oh yeah, my song sounds too much like your song, and you're getting more popular from your song that sounds like my song. Wouldn't it be more upsetting if somebody covered your song and that cover is more popular than the original? And that's happened a million times. Fucking, for instance,
Fast Car song.
Well, there's that. That's like a newer idea of that. But she's cool about it.
Yeah, she don't give a fuck.
You know, but that would be my attitude. That's cool, but like think about like, all right, fucking like 1984 from Bowling for Soup. That's an SR-71. Yeah, 1985. That's an SR-71 song.
But they didn't release it as a single or anything.
Oh yeah, well yeah, but
SR-71 had that one fucking song.
On the was it the Razor scooters in the music video? Was that?
It was a good song. It was a good song. How did it go? Why you always kick me when I'm high?
Oh shit! But coming to all of that, this album is full of melodies I've heard from other artists and melodies I've heard Green Day do before. Zach knows better. I can't really pinpoint the melodies.
There's a lot of stuff that sounds like here's the thing. A lot of that stuff that I was able to pull from was 21st Century Breakdown. Like Coma City is Static Age.
That last track, 121 guns.
Yeah, you pulled that out. What is it? Fucking
Fancy Sauce.
Strange Days Are Here to Stay. That's fuck. What is it? It's another song from 21st Century Breakdown. said because I said it.
Phones are off.
I know, right? Alright, 21st Century Breakdown. The song is Horseshoes and Hand Grenades. The song that's right before fucking Static Age.
But that's not a problem.
No.
And we've I know that in many, especially with Green Day and Offspring videos we've done in the past, we've probably sounded like we're bitching that you're using the same fucking riff that you used in this song.
Now, I'm not gonna lie, I probably did bitch a lot about the last album.
What? The Green Day?
Father of All, yeah. I gave that my lowest score I've ever done on
like
this
a
whole
0.
fucking thing. I gave it a 1. I gave it a 1. Because it is a fucking 1. And the sad thing is, like, you played me that Nothing album by Sublime and Rome. I don't remember a goddamn thing from it, but I gave it a better score than I gave that fucking Green Day album.
Yeah.
I
That
can't.
Green Day album made you mad.
It did. It pissed me the fuck off.
It sucked, but it wasn't nothing egregious
It was
on my
to me.
end. I was like,
You-
this is just not trying. It's the most average ass shit.
It's not even average. It's a nothing album. Just a nothing.
I still liked. I was a teenage.
Oh my God, no!
teenager.
See, that's when I check out. I checked out from the beginning because when the first fucking single, "Father of All," came out, I was just scrolling through YouTube after I got off work, waiting on Melissa to get home from work, and I see that. I'm like, oh shit! I didn't know Green Day was coming out with anything new, and I played it, and my face was like this the whole time. And then I played it again. Because after it went off, I literally said it out loud. What the fuck was that?
Was that the one with those just loud vocal effects? Loud vocal effects on that thing. It was like, whoa.
Yeah, it's so
who mixed
fucking
this?
annoying.
Who approved that?
And everyone's like praising him because he did falsetto. And it's like, dude, that's not the first time he did falsetto. He did it on 21st Century Breakdown and no one said shit about it.
But, so like, it's always kind of sounded like we bitch about when I hear artists use riffs that they've done before or riffs that are from other artists. Me, I don't, like we mentioned a moment ago that there's just so many melodies you can play, but there are some times where you gotta wonder if it's the same guys in the same band for so many years, and you start, hey man, we're gonna write this new song, dude, for our 20th album. Starts playing the riff. Nobody in the studio said, dude, that's our other song.
That's like every Green Day song.
Right,
literally.
like nobody sat in the
Hold on,
studio
though.
was like,
There's
dude.
the new one, there's another song it's an American Idiot song.
Like the one track, when you told me, I was like, nah.
It's Strange Days Are Here to Stay, isn't it?
What?
Yeah. This is Letter Bomb.
Damn.
Strange Days Are Here to Stay is Letter Bomb from American Idiot.
But is it Bobby Sox that does the pink riff? Which one does the pink
No,
riff?
that's fuck.
No.
One-Eyed Bastard.
Yeah, One-Eyed Bastard.
Penis.
Like, man, I don't know. Nobody fuck. I mean, I guess it is a cool little riff. But I mean, like,
The
none of y'all
funniest
said,
thing to me is though, I didn't catch it. When I first heard the song, I did not catch it.
Damn.
Like, you know how my son and CJ has been watching like little fucking cartoon Christmas videos for the last 7 months.
Yeah.
I tried to put on something different for him one time when One-Eyed Bastard came out because it's a cartoon music video. He wasn't digging it, but Melissa listened to it with me and she's like, "Why are they ripping off Pink?"
Damn.
I said, "What?" She goes, "That's Pink." I said, "No, it ain't." I was in denial, man.
Was it, I'm gonna get in trouble.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start a fight.
We're all gonna start a fight. Yeah, so what?
I'm still a rock star.
Like, God damn it! I'm so mad. I wasn't mad. I was in denial that Green Day wouldn't do that. No. But the funniest thing is about that song is they were kind of proud about it and saying that this riff was inspired by Black Sabbath. Oh God!
Yeah, I don't know where that.
Where did you get
interview
that
came
idea?
from. So I haven't seen that interview, but I'm like, whoa, if they did say that, like, y'all,
Guys,
bro,
calm down.
Billy, sit down, Billy.
Yeah,
that's pretty far from Sabbath, man.
but it's a Deep Purple riff.
What Deep Purple?
I have to watch. Justin Hawkins does a fucking YouTube channel where he.
Fucking Darkness? Wow.
It's fucking cool.
Damn.
He'll sit there and play his guitar and just talk about a music video that came out.
That's rad.
But he talked about this and he's like, so apparently they're ripping off a Pink song. And he'll play it on his guitar and then he'll be like, well, they're doing this. Pink is better. That's what he said. And then he goes, well, then it's also a Deep Purple song. And he played that. And it's kind of the same thing, but kind of not. It's kind of like, you know, in the 70s, riffing was a little different than it became, where it was like, it's the same kind of riff, but it's lazier. You know? There's not as many notes going around. It's more bluesy back then.
Riffing was still pretty much in its infancy in the early 70s.
I'm going to chug this and we're going to go get a cigarette and take a break real quick.
Yeah. But
we're rambling.
Yeah. Which, I mean, some of our audience is into that, and then some of our audience is probably like, oh my God, get on with it.
Yeah.
But, so album starts off, I'll just talk about a few. I mean, we have talked about a few, so I guess we'll go smoke a cig.
We'll come back and finish.
Okay, we're back.
Give me that. Alright, so one thing I was thinking about when they first dropped American Dream is Killing Me was one day, I don't know if it's a thing now, but one day Green Day is going to be looked at as, well, that's the band that says America in every song they make. Like Chili Peppers are kind of the California band or whatever. They say California in every song. Green Day is going to be the one that says America or American in every song. Because this... Name a couple of songs off the top of your head that has America in the title from Green Day.
Two. American Dream and American Idiot.
American Eulogy.
What's that one on?
21st Century Breakdown.
Yeah, I know my knowledge is thin. My knowledge is thin.
Anyway, I thought it was funny to me.
A nice little tidbit. I'll say what I do like about this album is the fact that, because when the album came out, this dude at work, Mark, I told him, I was like, oh shit, new Green Day drops Friday. He's like, man, I loved Green Day, man, but then they started getting all political, and I was like, I mean, did they? Did they? I mean, they did their thing, but then I think it wasn't a major theme after the two rock operas, I don't think.
I don't really think that 21st Century Breakdown was that political in a sense. Yes, it was.
I think it gets lumped in there because it has a lot of the same vibes.
It's really just American Idiot Part 2 in a way.
American Idiots.
Yeah, or it's American Idiot if it was directed by Michael Bay. Overbloated, explosions everywhere.
But what I do like about this album is, yeah, there's a few songs that have political tones in them, but it's more about bitching about how shitty things are now. But I like that there's a nice balance between bitching about today's society and then a bunch of just fun fucking songs that are just there to be fun.
Yeah, so American Dream is Killing Me.
I think it's awesome. I think it's a great way to start the album.
It is a good way to start the album.
It was a great fucking first single. Like and surprisingly, it told you what you're gonna get. You're just gonna get a rockin' ass Green Day album.
That's what I was
no
hoping.
bullshit.
That's what I was hoping. I was hoping that it wouldn't be that this wasn't the only song that sounded like this.
Yeah,
or
yeah.
had that tone.
I was worried,
you know?
especially going into one single blind like I normally do.
Dilemma was a single, and when I heard that, I was like, "Are we doing this again? God damn it!
But
Why?"
When I was listening to it the day it dropped, I was like, all right. I kept waiting for a song I was gonna hate, and I never got it.
But American Dream is Killing Me is a great song. When I first heard it, I obviously played it the fuck out and continued to play it the fuck out and tried to dissect it any way I can, read the lyrics. This is what I do when Green Day comes out with something new, because I just fucking eat the shit up. And then maybe a month later, Look Ma No Brains came out. And I was going to pick up CJ from his granny's, and that's when they put out the fucking single, and I was like, I just got there, I'm like grabbing their Fire Stick remote, and I went to YouTube, and I watched the video, and holding CJ, and I'm like, we're going to watch this before we go. We watched that video, and then it was in every fucking Taco Bell commercial.
Damn, was it?
For like the next goddamn month.
Damn.
And I'm like, that's not something that I want to sell Taco Bell. Like, look, Ma, I ain't got no brains. I'm going out to Taco Bell. What the fuck? I don't understand the connection here. The song is about killing yourself, in a way.
Damn.
Literally, did you read the lyrics?
Taco Bell. No, I did not read the lyrics.
It's kind of about killing yourself.
Taco Bell. It's kind of like killing yourself.
But the song to me, listening to it, just sounds like something that can be on Nimrod.
Yeah.
Like Taco Bell. Sounds
Taco
like
Bell.
Yourself.
It's kind of like killing yourself.
God damn if we were doing commercials again.
Speaking of which, our new Sticky Middle Finger album finally drops on all streaming services on the 15th, I think. I think it's the 15th.
So, what did you think about Look Ma No Brain?
I dug it. I dug the shit. It rocks. It's got another thing this album does. He doesn't do it in every song, but it's some of the most aggressive vocal stylings I've heard Billy do. Kind of shouty, very shouty stuff. With just a lot. There's a lot more. It sounds like he gives a fuck again.
All of it.
Yeah.
The vocals to me sound the best they have.
And that's
in
everybody
at least
on
more
here
than
too,
a decade.
Like everything on here. I think the production sounds great. The mixing sounds great. Like you can just hear everything, and then the jams sound great, especially with a few songs that just jam out at the end. Like you said with the Coma
City.
Yeah, Coma
they
City.
Jam out at the end of it.
Just fucking bad as fuck.
So the next one we got is Bobby Socks.
That one kicks ass. That's the one that sounds like Pixies, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I first heard that, I was like, damn, that's kind of like Pixies.
Yeah, that one's got the real shouty.
The real shouty. Hey, you wanna be my girlfriend? It really sounded like something that
It's
could
just,
come
like
out in
it's
the
a
90s.
song where like the bass kind of really drives the track. Boom, no, 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 and like just guitar.
The bass is
fucking-
literally the same fucking, literally almost note for note from their song "What's on My Mind" or
It's
Where's
just
My
those
Mind? Where's My
vibes
Mind?
I get. I keep waiting for Kim Deal to start screaming "Day by Side."
And then we got the Pink song.
Yeah, woman and now. That's a rocking track. Though. Like,
one-eyed bastard penis.
if you can take the Pink riff out.
But no, keep it in.
Yeah, keep it in.
Keep it in.
It throws me off because that's what I'm thinking about. I'm like, oh.
But once it gets to the chorus,
yeah, once it gets
you're
to
like,
the normal part of the song, it's like, this song is cool.
yeah.
But then it goes back to the Pink thing. I'm like, yeah, we're doing the Pink again.
And then the bada bing, bada boom. But the verse kind of sounds like he's rapping it.
Is this the
in
one?
A way.
Is this the one where I swear it sounds like London Calling?
Yeah, yeah.
La, 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 la,
Yeah.
la, 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 la.
No, Dilemma is the next one, and that one, when I first heard it, I thought, are we doing these juvenile lyrics again? Where like fucking the shit that just cringed me when I'm listening to Green Day in the last decade at least, from the trilogy to songs off of Revolution Radio and the entirety of Father of All. There's very cringy things like Make Out Party was from the trilogy.
I don't know, man.
Make Out Party.
Shit about the trilogy.
I'm just like, dude, you have just came off writing your two of your like magnum opuses at that point, and you're writing a song about spin the bottle and play. You're in your 40s, dude. What the fuck? What fucking 40-year-old is sitting there playing spin the bottle? Having a make-out party. You're having a fuck session. Not a make-out party. You're not fucking 12. 7 minutes in heaven. So, other fucking cringy... Ow! Fuck! Other fucking cringy kind of things from like Revolution Radio, bouncing off the walls. I'm bouncing off the walls. What? You're not 12, dude. But when Dilemma came on, I'm like, is this gonna be another one of those? That's what I was.
Do you wanna be my girlfriend?
That's not the song I'm talking about.
Oh.
Dilemma. I was sober when I'm drunk again.
Oh yeah.
Those lyrics are kind of on the
I was
threshold.
sober, but I'm now drunk again. I mean, that's just.
It's kind of on the threshold of cringy in a way that's like, you're better than this. You're a better writer than this, but I understand where it's coming from because he's an alcoholic.
Yeah.
You know, he's speaking from his experiences with the lyrics that are in this song. I thought it would get worse because, you know, the chorus just made me feel like this is where we're going. But it's not where it went. I eventually grew to like the song because it's nothing like the other juvenile shit they had written before. The song is actually a fucking banger, and I don't mind it. Moving on to 1981.
That shit's cool. She bangs her head like it's 1981.
She's gonna bang her head like 1981.
I was worried. I'm not gonna lie. When I saw that song title, I was worried it was gonna be a synth pop track because like everybody's doing that now.
Fucking Cody did it.
And it's like 5 or 6 years ago when it first started happening. I was like, all right, that's cool. Little 80s throwback. Everybody is fucking.
Yeah, can we do a 90s throwback? I'm so fucking tired of 80s.
Like there's great 90s throwbacks, but they're in the underground. Like it's what's so crazy is like that 80s sound is so popular now. The 90s sound
popular since
right?
it came out,
but check it. So that I mean like right now, synth pop is fucking huge. There's a 90s sound. Yeah, there's a 90s sound brewing. And it's in the underground right now, and it almost mirrors what was happening in the late 80s, right before the alt rock and grunge, just that '90s sound started to take over. It's like it's almost mirroring that because you got bands like Bully and Skating Polly that fucking sound like.
Is that the Tommy Pickles band?
Yeah, Bully. Sounds like E.G. Daily screaming. But yeah, there's a lot of '90s sounding bands, but they're sort of buried right now. Like, yeah. But it's just weird to me how right now everybody's doing synth pop, but this other stuff is like right up under there.
I don't know what you're talking about because I haven't heard much of any. I don't listen to new stuff like I used to. But 1981.
Yeah, glad it's not a synth pop track.
Nothing on here is
Glad
nothing that
there's
Green Day
none of
wouldn't.
that. Yeah,
Like,
when Paramore first did the After Laughter thing, I was like, all right, that's pretty cool, la la la. What, 2016-ish, 17-ish?
oh, okay. But
I was like, all right, 80s throwback. Now I'm just so sick of it. When Smashing Pumpkins does a 20-track album of it.
Jesus fucking Christ, no, that was a goddamn 33 track, 37 track.
I'm talking about CYR, Seer, or whatever.
Seer?
Yeah, the one before Autumn. Autumn is much.
You mean fucking Melancholy 2?
Or Melancholy 3.
What?
Because they're counting Machina in there too.
Since when did they just retrospective?
I guess they're
retconning is the word.
Retroactively adding Machina to the bit. I mean, it kind of, because it did kind of connect, but there was never real thing in it. I'm guessing Glass is 0.
Stop. I'm sorry. Getting through fucking...
Machina's better than Adore, I'll tell you all that.
Adore is better than everything that's come out
God,
after
you ain't
it.
fucking lying. Yeah, Adore is so much better than
Everything that's come out after it. Okay. Is it
I don't know.
Oceana?
Oceana.
That one was good.
And fucking Zeitgeist, really good.
I haven't heard Zeitgeist. But like, goddamn it, this thing is gone
Shining
off the
Oh So
rails.
Bright is pretty good too. When we got Yeehaw and Chamberlain back, that's pretty good.
Didn't they do some EPs that are hard to get, or they just don't?
Yeah,
Didn't he try to do something that was like only releasing on MySpace or some shit?
It was supposed to be like a 80-track something concept.
We did that.
Oceania and Moments to a Effigy are connected to it. It was supposed to be an online only thing. It was like Kaleidoscope in the Tear Garden or some shit. But
goddamn.
Yeah, and so those songs were released online, or I believe I can't remember if it was a CD or a vinyl. They were on vinyl, but they all came with like a crystal, hippie crystal monolith or some shit. But yeah, that was supposed to be a big project, and he says that
I can't imagine being like a fucking diehard Pumpkins fan. It's just like, no, it's all good. Everything is good. Corgan can do no wrong.
I know, I feel so bad. But he says
I fucking love some Pumpkins, but goddamn.
Right? He says that Oceania or Oceania and Moments to an Effigy are albums within albums.
What the fuck does that even mean?
They're connected to that Tear Garden and the Kaleidoscope thing.
By one lyric?
It's Billy Corgan, man. I don't know what the fuck's going on in that dude's brain, man. I love some Smashing Pumpkins, but Billy, sit down, Billy.
Maybe he should have died and Cobain should have lived. No, because could you imagine if Cobain lived? He would be in the same boat.
Yeah.
Trying to stay relevant. I swear to God, if fucking Nirvana lived to now, Cobain would be writing the dumbest shit and trying to stay relevant. And like,
who knows, man? Who knows?
could you imagine another universe where he did live and there are music from him? And it's like, does it fit? Is there like a straight fucking drop where they did something that pissed everyone off and they stopped listening to
Get canceled?
Yeah.
Kurt Cobain got canceled.
Kurt Cobain got canceled because he drew a thing in his personal journal of a baby getting raped or something.
Crazy.
Oh, I'm sorry, we can't say that on YouTube. Baby getting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The bot sorted out.
Goodnight Adeline.
That song is rad.
That song fucking rocks. Yeah, it's got
a little closing time
vibes and, you know, very simple 4-chord progression, but it fucking jams, man.
It's a riff I've heard a million times.
Yeah.
But like I said, if they don't do much to change the riff, but the rest of the stuff around the riff is interesting. It's
what
fun,
they do
makes
makes it listenable. It's like, all right, say there's a movie that's you're told is gonna suck, but you sit through it and you're like, it's watchable. It's listenable, but it makes me want to come back to it and listen again and again.
It's better than sit throughable.
Yeah. Kind of like watching Jersey Girl for the first time. I'm not gonna watch it again, but I'm glad I did it. I took one for the team. For all you fucking Kevin Smith diehard fans.
That man pissed me off with Clerks 3.
Yeah, that's the thing that I have to say.
So many people were done with the Askewniverse movies ago. But I was always there, man. I was like, this is my shit. This is my fucking universe. Thanks a lot, Kevin. You fucked it up.
Yeah, fucked it up. No. Jersey Girl is better than Clerks 3.
Damn.
There's a moment.
I'm sure Cop Out is probably better than fucking...
That's not a Kevin Smith movie. A Kevin Smith movie to me is written and directed. Not a script that he was given to direct. But, okay, there's a moment in that, like, spoiler alert, for a 20-year-old movie.
And I know this spoiler. Dead as fuck at the beginning of the movie.
Huh?
Dead as fuck at the beginning of the movie.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Dies at the beginning of the movie. And then he loses his job. It's like this big job. He was like a...
And I would probably say he probably handles that shit better in Jersey Girl than he does in Clerks 3.
Yeah.
I'm sure... was it Jennifer Lopez?
Yeah, she
So
died.
I'm sure Jennifer Lopez ghost didn't show up
Nope.
to talk about all the celebs.
No fucking Force Ghost Jennifer Lopez. But no, okay, there's a moment in the movie where he's got an opportunity to get his job back and move back to New York and do his big business publicist kind of thing that he fucked up 7 years prior because he talked some shit about Will Smith, and Will Smith was the person he was supposed to be representing. So he's telling everyone, his daughter, his new girlfriend, his dad, and his dad's friends, that he's got a job opportunity in New York and they're going to be moving. And his dad's like, no, you've been here. You are home. You're here. His girlfriend's like, no. His daughter's like, no, I hate you. I'm going upstairs and cry. Ben Affleck goes upstairs. I try to calm her down. She's like, no, get off me. Go away, go away. And he's like, she said, I wish you died instead of Mom. And he says, I wish I died too. Because since your mom came into my life, both of y'all have taken everything from me. Something like that. And I said, whoa. Whoa. You don't say something like that. Whoa, movie.
I don't know how we got here.
Yeah, I don't either. But I say, movie, you have balls to do something like that where Clerks 3 was just dead scene. I hope you cry. That's why I was looking at you when he died. Because when he died, I'm like, is he gonna get pissed off? What's happening? Because I got pissed off too. But yeah, I teared up a little bit, but I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Did they really fucking kill him?
There were no tears
No.
for me.
No.
I was like, you're going here, and you're handling it horribly.
Like this. This is like killing Superman in his second movie. You're killing Dante in his third movie. It might be his, 10th appearance, but it doesn't fucking matter. It's fucking Dante. Dante is the driving force of the View Askew universe.
Yeah, the birth. But if you want to hear my main thoughts on Clerks 3, check out the Fresh from the Basement review, because it's a good, maybe 3-hour bitch fest.
So are y'all doing just the View Askew universe or all Kevin Smith?
Just the View Askew.
Okay, keep it simple.
Yeah, the shit people really care about.
What threw me off is the movie started with that little View Askew universe logo with Jay and Silent Bob coming out of it.
It reminded me of that bit at the little cartoon Tenacious D bit at the beginning of the Tenacious D movie.
Jersey Girl had that, is what I was saying. The little cartoon thing with Jay and Silent Bob in it. The View Askew universe or View Askew Productions or something.
Yeah, View Askew is his production.
Yeah, that's what threw me off, was like, they're not going to be in the background or anything, are they?
Yeah, so lucky, I guess the Jersey Girl is separate.
But it's still in Jersey, so it could,
it could just
they could retcon it and be like...
Yeah, I mean, technically, because originally, Zack and Mary Make a Porno wasn't within the Askew universe.
That one guy that
Zack,
Justin Long played.
Justin Long is playing his lawyer character from there, so it is officially added.
I think
not to a point where you necessarily got to see it, but
after watching it, I'm glad I did. I think that Kevin Smith needs to get over his insecurities about the movie and say, yeah, I did it. It's part of the universe. Fuck you.
Yeah,
a lot of people ain't gonna like it, but it's fucking, who cares now?
Yeah, it could just be characters down the street.
Exactly.
Exactly. Not friends with any of these
You have
guys.
Godzilla over here and you have King Kong over there. Who fucking cares? Anyway, were we still on Goodnight Adeline, or was that the rant we went on?
I think that, for some reason, started a Jersey Girl discussion.
Alright. Coma City.
Coma City rocks.
Coma City.
Coma City.
Oh, this is the one where he's like, bankrupt the planet for assholes in space. I love that.
Bankrupt the planet for assholes in space.
You're making it sound like Blink-182. Is this the one where he's like, Jesus quit his job or something? Or Jesus?
I think there's like a Jesus reference in Tucson. I think Saviors has something similar to that.
Was that the one that I'm thinking of? He said the cops. Don't call the cops because they all quit their jobs or something.
Yeah. That's
something
what it
like
was.
that.
It was two references to somebody important quitting their jobs. Yeah, because there was the Jesus quit.
Yeah. Word on the street is they all quit their jobs. Mm-hmm. That's Coma City. That Coma City was good because the word on the street is they all quit their jobs. It's kind of relevant to what's going on now, where
And
there's
it's happened.
for hire signs every fucking where. You see billboards, fucking Columbus Police Department is hiring or starting recruitment or whatever. And I didn't see that shit 7 years ago.
Correct.
I gotta piss, and we're gonna go to Corvette's Summer.
Corvette Summer. Burning?
Yeah, we can burn.
Might as well burn. We'll be back. Alright, so we are back with
Corvette Summer.
Corvette Summer. That shit rocks with the cowbell and just, it's a cool rock and roll song.
Yeah. I watched the Needle Drop dude's review for this album, and I don't want to say anything bad about anybody. This gonna fucking pretentious as fuck. God damn it. He's talking about how this not good. Just not good. They're talking about the masculinity of rock and roll and blah blah blah. I can't articulate exactly what I feel about how he said the song was bad, but yeah, just throw it under the bus. Water under the fridge. I feel like it's a fucking rocking song. I love the chorus. I love that he's pretty much talking about how music is the only thing that makes me feel good, and that's all I want is fucking give me power chords. You know, that's one of the fucking lyrics in the song. Take me to the record store, or the what was it? Take me to urgent care, or the record store, or something like that. That's yeah, because fucking music does make things better. It really do be like that sometimes.
It really do be.
And the cowbell was a fucking breath of fresh air, because it's like, what the fuck?
Cowbell.
I never thought that I would hear fucking Trey Cool play a fucking cowbell. It's been over 30 years of fucking Green Day releasing shit, and I've never heard this dude play a fucking cowbell, and he did. You can say this is like their 1970s AC/DC kind of song or whatever, but I think that's what they were going for, and I think they fucking hit it out the park.
Yeah, I dig it. Fucking, and then Susie Chapstick. Damn,
Yeah.
I used to be thinking of Susie Cream Cheese.
What?
That's Frank Zappa shit.
Okay. Is this the one that's like, outside my window there is nothing but a sky?
Oh, is that the one that does the What is that melody? I've heard that from something before.
We're gonna make it after all.
La 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 la. What the fuck is that, y'all?
Tell us in the comments if you're listening.
Comment your comment in the comments. Let's fucking figure this out together. Because it's been driving me nuts ever since I heard this album, and it's still driving me nuts.
There is one lyric that I don't like, because I feel like it's just like, if you're going to write lyrics about doing stuff like that, it's just kind of lazy, and it should have taken a rewrite when he says the drugs don't even seem to work.
No.
I have fucking heard that over and over and over. Come up with something new besides the drugs don't work.
I can't wait for Anthony Fantano to do his little review and be like, man, this guy Zack on the thing is fucking talking about the drugs don't work, man, and how you don't like that lyric.
You even know the dude's name. Not good. But Susie Chapstick, for some reason, gave me Ween vibes. With it's hard to explain. It's more in the harmonies and the da 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 da. That part. That reminded me of
White
Ween.
Pepper era Ween, kinda, you know.
Kinda, yeah. Like when they would do more melodic kind of songs.
Something that sounded a little more serious than like normal Ween.
Yeah.
like White Pepper era Ween.
But yeah.
Bananas and blow. Whoa. Bananas and blow. Bananas and blow.
Strange Days Are Here to Stay.
Shit rocks.
That is pretty much, I mean, well, musically, it is them. It's kind of funny to me that they're doing. It's like doing, kind of like how everyone's doing a remake. Like we've done it before, we could do it better now. It's, in a way, it's the same progression, the same chord changes, and all that to American Idiot's Letter Bomb. It's pretty much the same song with different lyrics. In a way.
This bomb is a letter.
You know what song I'm talking about?
Not off the top of my head.
It's the one that starts with Nobody Likes You.
Oh yeah, man, that's so cool. Yeah, I like that. Nobody likes
Yeah.
you.
Having fun. Where have all the riots gone?
Yeah.
The underbelly stacks up 10 high. The dummy failed the crash test, collecting unemployment checks. The funky only along for the ride. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, that's pretty much Strange Days Are Here to Stay, but Strange Days Are Here to Stay is more, it's not like a downer in a way that song is. It's more,
This is where we are now.
yeah, and I'm not.
This is the
like,
world after Corona.
When he said, was it everything hasn't been the same since Bowie died or something like that? I'm riding down the road and I hear something hasn't been the same since so and so died, and I swear to God, I heard it hasn't been the same since Harambe died. I'm like, did he really say fucking Harambe?
Oh, dude.
God damn it! I need to listen. I need to read these lyrics
He
later
should
on.
have.
Yes.
He should have.
Yes. God damn it.
Because it was around the same time.
Yeah. Several months later.
That would have been amazing.
It's like
And
damn
that
it.
would have been amazing.
Ah.
God damn. Hey, Harambe, king of the jungle. Greatest animal at the zoo.
What?
Fucking that, Rumahoy. The
Okay.
goddamn pirate gorilla. If you were
Pirate gorilla.
If you were alive, you could join our crew. These motherfuckers got a tail. Ooga chugga, set me free.
Oh my God. Jesus Christ.
These dudes wrote a fucking Pirate Harambe song in 2020. I'm like,
I'm here for
you're
that.
about 5 years too late on the Harambe train, bro, but I'm fucking all here
Well,
for
see,
it.
like that, the Harambe song would have, or the lyric would have been good, because nothing's been the same since Harambe died. That would have been funny.
I'm down with that, man. I'm taking that.
Because I literally thought that's what he said, and then I read it hasn't been the same since Bowie died. I'm like, okay, Bowie, I respect that. Bowie's the fucking cool.
The world band together when Harambe died,
did.
man. I haven't seen that much. I haven't seen that many people fucking shit up.
You killed a gorilla over a little baby.
This is where we are now, y'all. It's
Oh my
2024.
God. We're living in the 20s. And that's where we are now, living in the 20s.
Yeah, living in the 20s. This almost reminds me of Ghosts in the 20s.
That's exactly what I was thinking of when I heard this song.
We don't take shit from the shula. We'll grab them all by the hoo-ha.
Like, both of them have their funny moments. Like, I know they're not to be taken serious because they're totally making fun of how things are going now, but I love that they both exist.
Yeah.
You know, fuck. I love that moment where it's like, I got a buzz like a murder hornet.
Yeah.
I take my media or I drink my media and turn it into vomit. I got a robot and I'm fucking it senseless. It comes with batteries and only speaks in English. That's
Good
a funny.
shit.
This is what I missed about fucking Green Day, was funny fucking lyrics.
Funny, but like pointing a finger, like
Yeah,
ah,
like not like a
like
make
this
out
is
party.
shit today.
We're having a makeout party, or hey, little kid, you once were a kid, but now you're not. That's pretty much the fucking whole fucking song of X-Kid.
He's an ex-kid.
Everyone is an ex-kid eventually, unless you didn't make it that far.
Actually, I never was a kid because a kid is a baby goat.
Ooh!
I am a human being, a child, or was a child. I'm still a child.
We're all still children. But yeah, living in the 20s. That was a really good song, or it is a really good song. It's not going to be relevant in several years from now when
Yeah,
people
we
have
got
to
about-
Google what they're talking
Yeah, we got
about.
about 6 more years, and it will be in the 30s.
Damn. But like several years from now, everyone's going to be listening to American Dreams
Murder
killing me, and they're
Hornet.
going to be like, "What the fuck is TikTok?" Yeah, well. And then we got
we'll remember.
Father to a Son.
That shit, alright, now, like I said earlier, I was like, when I was first listening to the album, I kept waiting for, like, a song I was gonna hate, or a ballad.
There's
And up
always
until
a
this
ballad
point-
on a Green Day album since fucking Nimrod.
Up until this
Just how
point,
it
there
is.
was not a ballad. And then when I got this, I was like, alright, here's the first ballad. And at first, I'm like, I'm not really liking this. But then, like, the song, like, just builds, and there's more comes in, and it's like the song gets better after, like, the first 2 minutes.
Yeah.
But the way he does it, and fucking, when I was first listening to this song, he's like,
Father to a
Father
Son.
to a son. I was like, that's fucking Austin Powers. Daddy wasn't there. And I was like, fuck. And then it's a song about a dad thing, man. I was like, that's kind of weird. But yes, that's all I think about with Father to a Son is Daddy wasn't there. When I was circumcised, Daddy wasn't there.
It's funny to me because it has the same chord progression that I used for the She'll Never Notice Me song on our new Sticky Middle Finger album.
Drops on the
15th.
15th. all streaming
But,
services.
you know, we recorded that song like 5 years ago.
Yeah, so we should sue Green Day.
We should sue Green Day.
Yeah, you're ripping off our
Even though I
riffs.
ripped off Green Day with that song, with those chord progressions, the song was rotting. I'm rotting inside. Flesh turns to dust. This is on fucking Shenanigans. Song that wasn't released but was released.
There's a melody he uses that I've heard them use before in Green Day. Let me get it fresh. Here. This. Not that. This.
Is there anything I can do? Wisdom where your heart is heading to.
I don't know.
What is that? That's a Green Day song.
It is. You
Could
just
that
played
be
it.
Nice Guys finished last? Because it's like that's a slower version of a melody that I've heard faster on an earlier Green Day song.
All our melodies are the same in a way. Don't pat yourself on the back because you might break your spine. I don't know. Yeah, father to a son to me, since I became a dad, songs that are about fathers and sons kind of hit me different. Like, nothing is gonna hit me as much as Coheed and Cambria's song from last year. The fuck was the name of that song? Not last year, the year before that. Fuck, it was 2022 when that came out.
Wouldn't it be funny? Father to a son, he's holding up a used condom.
Oh
He's
god.
like, father to a son.
Father to a nope.
A son that could have been.
There you go. Was it this?
Are they still doing the same storyline, or are they just songy song band now?
They did one songy song album and went back. But no, Window of the Waking Mind is a fucking way better song about a father having a son than Father to a Son.
Father to a son.
Because, like, this is a fucking, like, how long is this goddamn song? 8 minutes long. And it starts out like this. And then it goes into... It gets epic as fuck. We'll just go here. Same song.
Motherfucking Claudio. I need to jump on their shit.
Fucking see, that's a better song about a parent having a child than this one because he's a new father.
He been a dad long
He been
time.
a dad since
He been a dad.
1994, dude.
He been a dad. Why
Yeah.
are you singing about it now, bruh?
Exactly. You should have just wrote a song about having kids long time ago. You in your 50s now, dude.
Yeah, how about father to a grandson, motherfucker?
Yeah, because your kids are about our age now. Or our brothers and sisters' age.
I mean, like, dude, did you just have another child? Like, what the fuck? Because the whole song is like, there are things that you won't understand.
Yeah.
You know, like,
Yeah, like, dude,
simple
these kids
shit.
are grown up.
Like, simple
Your
shit.
kids are in their 20s or 30s by now, dude.
There's gonna be kids picking on you. You might not like your teacher.
But 1 and 1 always makes 2.
Oh shit, one day you're gonna scrape your knee.
It's gonna hurt, and you'll say, the next one is Saviors.
Saviors is great.
Saviors is like a fucking stadium anthem song. In a way, like, to me, I said this out earlier, that it feels like it should have closed the album.
Like an ending banger.
Yeah. But they had another one. Like,
Yeah.
but, like, Saviors, fuck, dude, it was like that's a song that we all needed.
Everybody's looking for a savior.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on the Savior?
Which one? There are many.
Batman.
Many. You, Jim Jones, David Koresh.
Oh, we're talking about those kind of saviors?
Which savior are we talking about here?
The Messiah.
It's all fun and games till somebody says they're Jesus and start fucking everybody.
Don't drink the Kool-Aid. It's cool. We all got sponsorships from
Stay away
Nike.
from the Kool-Aid. There's no sugar in it.
Now, I think Saviors is a good song. It's a good track. And for it to be the title track, that's one thing that Green Day has been writing since Warning. Almost, like, literally every album has to have a song that's titled...
Saviors, live without saviors.
American Idiot. Warning. 21st Century Breakdown. Revolution Radio. Father of All. But the trilogy didn't have one because that would have been dumb.
Yeah, Uno song.
Uno, live without Uno. Dos, 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 dos. And then Fancy Sauce.
Fancy Sauce is a cool Looney Bin track. Looney Bin shit. What was so funny, David, man, when he had commented about this album, he said, I
I'm
don't
not
know.
a fan.
David said, I don't know if Green Day is just punk rock Weezer or if Weezer is just alternative rock Green Day. And I'm like, but he says, I liked Fancy Sauce, and that was it. Yeah, love you, David.
My final thoughts. I am very happy that it feels like they gave their all. In some sense, I kind of feel like this album is a joke. Like it's fake, it has to be fake. There's no way, after seeing their previous releases, that everything is all
This is the best thing
juvenile.
all the way through in a long time.
Yeah. But it's like everything before it was all juvenile lyrics that like I forgot how to write songs. I don't know what to do. I swear to God, fucking, this is AI Green Day. Fucking AI wrote and released it. Billy Joe just said, hey, this is how I sound, make a song.
Make a Green Day song.
Yeah, make a Green Day
Make an American
album.
Idiot Green Day song.
Or call it Saviors.
Make a Dookie Green Day song.
Make a Nimrod. Make an American Idiot song.
Make a Green Day song about the 20s.
Yeah, for real. Because it's just, I just don't understand. How do you make something this good, but in the last decade, everything you've been coming out with is just like, I like some songs off of Revolution Radio, but the rest of them are kind of meh. And then the whole trilogy's meh. And the Father of All is what the fuck? Where did this energy come from? All of you are showing that you actually know how to play your instruments again. You're showing that you know how to sing without a vocal filter again. Like, there's one song on this album that sounds like he's using a vocal filter. Saviors. In the beginning, it sounds like he's, because he is, using that vocal filter. But like, everything since the fucking trilogy, he's had that echoey fucking annoying vocal filter on.
I'm fine with like vocal effects.
But every song, this is what I'm saying, like it's the cleanest his vocals has sounded since American Idiot or 21st Century Breakdown. It's the most I've heard Mike Dirnt play his bass since Warning. In 24 fucking years. First time Mike Dirnt has actually played something besides going along with the track.
Guys, it really been that long.
Yeah. Fucking Trey Cool is always just Trey Cool playing his ass off. I've never heard a Green Day album where Trey Cool slacked.
Yeah.
I'll give him that. He has never slacked on any fucking Green Day album. But Billy Joe, you've been slacking on your fucking lyrics. in your songwriting for almost a whole decade. And Mike, why did you stop playing the bass? Like, you had all these cool fills and shit in the last every goddamn Green Day album till American Idiot came out.
And by what he
since
means is
then-
like cool, distinctive bass riffs that aren't just mimicking the guitar riff.
Yeah. Because that's what he did all throughout fucking Dookie. You know, the melodic fucking bass playing is what you can. If you hum a fucking song from Dookie, you can hum along some of the bass lines in your head.
Yeah, I mean,
That's fucking When I Come Around.
When I come. Yeah.
That's the guitar part.
Goddamn.
Yeah. But it's like, God damn it, I play a lot of.
But then
I bootleg shit on Rocksmith. Fuck you, Ubisoft, and trying to make a subscription service. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying that. I got Rocksmith on Steam, and I bootlegged the shit out of it. So I play some Green Day on there, and I can see the evolution of Mike Dirnt not giving a fuck. And then seeing him play this, he gives a fuck again, and I appreciate that. I really do. It's fun to play Green Day on bass again. But my final thoughts, I will stamp it with a score. It's a fucking 10.
Bam!
It's a fucking 10, dude. I've played this album out since it came out. Before it came out, I was listening to the 4 songs over and over and over. I don't care if they're fucking ripping off Pink. To me, this is the most energetic they have sounded in decades. It's the most they've sounded like they gave a fuck. And the thing is, they got nothing to prove anymore. They're in their 50s. They've already made their fucking albums and money and shit. The fact that they can still do it blows my mind.
Like a late career album.
Yeah. That's as good as this is.
Yeah. It's pretty rare.
Because there's like everything that came in between it that should have been good. The last several albums should have been good. And that's the thing, when Father of All came out and then fucking Money Money 2020 Part 2 come out. That showed me that they were fucking around for that last Green Day album. Because they still had talent. They still had, you know, they still knew what they were doing. It was like, why would you do that to Green Day, though? What do you do? Why did you do that? Because some of those songs could have easily worked as a fucking Green Day album. I don't know.
I have that Money Money 2020 Part 2 or whatever the fuck and forgot all about it. I forgot about that shit.
I got both of them.
Yeah.
And apparently the first one is kind of hard to
A
find.
little hard to get, yeah.
But apparently, also, I don't have the one that is hard to find. Yeah?
I thought you had the one with the DVD and shit.
I have the one with the DVD.
Yeah.
I don't have the one with the Misfits song. Yeah. Because apparently...
Is that a Japanese version?
Probably. Oh, also, that has a Japanese version. There's a Japanese extra song on this one called Fever. And I don't know if I heard the whole song. Because it's YouTube or whatever. And I think it's just... I think it's one of those songs that was recorded during Father of All. My final thoughts, I give it a 10. I gotta pee.
Boom. Well, for me, let me drop some final thoughts.
Go ahead, I'll be right back.
Motherfucking, for a late career album such as this, for it to be this good is pretty rare. And I mentioned all of the sort of rip-off riffs, and that doesn't normally annoy me. Normally I like to pinpoint that stuff because it makes for a fun discussion. Be like, oh man, this comes from this. This comes from this. So I'm not knocking any of the songs. It's even the one where it's like, oh man, they ripped off Pink. Well, who cares? It's just, that's what it makes me think of. There's not a single thing on this album that I dislike. Least favorite track is maybe the first minute or two of Father to a Son, but that song builds incredibly well. It adds a lot more to it to make it a memorable song. The very first minute and a half of Father to a Son, I'm like, oh, this is going to be a boring fucking 3 to 4 minutes. But nah, after the first, minute and a half, like it's adding shit. The guitar, the fucking solo shit toward the end where it gets real Queeny, gets real arena rocky, and
The last several songs are very Queen.
yeah, and fucking just this album, like Zach mentioned earlier, all it had to do was be better than Father of All. So they could have just gave enough of a fuck. But they put
gave
in
all
a
the
lot.
fucks.
Yeah, they gave all the fucks. They dropped it all in there. I like that not every song is complaining about today's world.
Yeah.
The songs that do complain about today's world are fun, but they're also not really bitching about it. They're kind of just saying, "This is how things are, and we're swimming in it."
And I love that there's songs that are just like, this is a song.
Yeah, this is a song, and we're just having fun. Like like this
Corvette
Summer 1981 shit
Yeah,
like that.
yeah. Like just we're having fun. We're not bitching about anything.
Yeah,
This is it.
The moment the album starts with American Dream all the way to Fancy Pants, like there's no slowing down. You hit a bit of a brick wall when Father to a Son starts, but like I said, a minute and a half into it, more and more interesting things start to happen. So it's worth getting over that little hill. Like that's kind of like what that is. It's a little hill. You're riding your bike, man, really fast, and you get to a hill and you're like, fuck, do I walk up this or do I just like try and bike up it?
You walk.
And-
It's easier to walk, less strain.
Yeah, and but when you get there, it's fucking awesome. It's like, damn. So it's like, I don't mind hearing it. It's like, at first I thought it was going to be a skipper. But no, it's a straight up fucking Gilligan.
To me, like I said, a 10 out of 10 album to me is an album that you don't skip a track on.
Yeah.
And this is an album I don't skip a track on.
Yeah, 10 for me, by the way.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
For real. First Green Day you gave a 10 to.
Yeah, I can give a 10 to Dookie and
Oh yeah, definitely.
Nimrod and
Definitely,
Warning.
yeah.
Nowadays.
Yeah, Warning back then was a
Mo-
2.
Yeah.
So like
Back
Warning
in the
back
day.
then to us was like, this is the father of all.
Like, what is this?
But now we're adults and we're like, Warning was actually smart.
Warning's got a lot of cool shit on it now. Though.
Warning, but
Now
yeah,
that my musical palette is more refined.
Warning was actually good back in the day though, and I liked it back then. But it was, I mean, 12 songs.
When I was 13, I didn't think it had the energy I was looking for.
It didn't. The only song that had that energy was Minority.
Yeah. But yeah, 10 all the way.
It's amazing.
Very, very good album all the way through. But don't take my word for it. Go watch Anthony Fantana's review and get the real scoop.
Get the real scoop,
Get
because
the real scoop.
he's
man.
the internet's busiest music nerd. Oh God.
Yeah, I like Anthony. I like his videos.
I do,
I'll
and
turn them on.
sometimes I do. I turn them on sometimes.
I'll be like, yeah, you're a little too harsh there, but whatever.
Yeah.
Like with Crash Thompson, man. I like the shit out of Crash, but he hated that new Avenged Sevenfold. He hated it for all the reasons I love it. But he loved that new Sleep Token for all the reasons I fucking hate it. tripped me out.
That's kind of funny.
Yeah. Dude, that Avenged Sevenfold was his worst album of the year.
And he already put that video out?
Yeah,
Oh,
his
shit,
worst
I
and
need
his
to watch
best. And
I watched Angry Joe's
mm,
worst, best, and
eh.
games, and just he does 3 lists.
Yeah,
Angry
the
Joe does 3
disappointments and
lists for
stuff.
games, and it's like best, worst, and disappointments. And I don't watch his worst for games because I don't care. I know he don't play everything.
Obviously, that King Kong game gonna be in there.
Yeah, and the
you
Walking
know.
Dead, and the Gollum.
Yeah,
Lord of the Rings
the Lord of the
Gollum.
Rings. Obviously,
Yeah.
that's gonna be.
I don't
in
care
there.
for the worst because
That's
he
like
doesn't.
throwing a Nickelback album on your worst
Yeah.
of the year kind
Because
of list.
the thing is, he doesn't play everything. You know,
Yeah.
I watch his best and most disappointing.
That's why I started on our end of the year list. I'll throw like a few disappointments on there. Because I don't ever have any worsts. If I had a worst for last year, it would be that Sleep Token.
But you weren't expecting.
I was expecting.
Oh, you were? See,
magnificent.
Here's the thing you need to learn to do before you buy an album of a band you
Check
have
it out
no
before you
idea
drop money on it.
exactly. You spent what, $12 to $13?
Yeah, $12 or so. You know. But
That's
it was
12
like motherfuckers kept saying this album transcends genre, and I'm like, you know what? I've been hearing a lot about these guys. Let me check it out. No,
Hey,
it does.
speaking of that, where's that Greta Van Fleet you said you were gonna give me?
Oh yeah. Damn it! I had in my mind some. What do you got?
What, to trade?
Yeah.
Well, let me bring that home and I'll tell you. 'Cause
Uh,
I don't know.
it's in the fucking G's
Where your G's, you need fucking G things. Here's G. This it?
for a
That's a
GR.
guar.
It'll be in a GR. There's GRA, GRE. No, it's Grinder Man. Nick Cave,
The
man.
Grinch soundtrack. What?
Yeah, look, the Grinch soundtrack, man.
What the fuck?
This shit. I really got it for. There's a
Really?
There's a special Trans-Siberian Orchestra song on here.
Really?
But also, it's amazing because you get. Let me see. Where are we? You have Grinch 2000 from Busta Rhymes featuring Jim Carrey.
Oh my god. What?
The first track is Jim Carrey talking shit as the Grinch on a rap song. I miss soundtracks, man. I miss it when a soundtrack was a big thing. You got Smash Mouth
See,
on
that's the
there.
one
Bare
thing
Naked
that
Ladies.
I did like getting when I was buying stuff at fucking Goodwill was picking up the soundtracks. Because I got the Austin Powers soundtrack and the Clerks and the Clerks, Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. And the one soundtrack that I want is fucking Mortal Kombat. God damn it. Is
Yeah,
this
I got
it?
both of them.
That's it?
Yeah.
God damn.
I was like, that album's cool. It's fine, little retro rock. Yeah, I know, man. But it's like,
I didn't want to
fine.
put that on.
It's like fine retro rock, but
Damn.
then I get to meet the master, and I'm like, you motherfuckers have massive potential, but you don't really show it. For me.
See, the last album was way better than this,
Oh, yeah.
but I gotta complete the fucking thing, and I don't want to buy it.
Yeah.
I don't want to buy it. When I
feel
listened
you.
to it, I was like, I don't want to buy
I
it.
was like, they're a band I need to check out. Might as well start with the new one since it's coming out.
But hey, this year so far,
Made me be like, ugh, I really don't want to go back and buy the others.
you know,
I was like,
the others are
It's all one and
if
done.
you, yeah, they're all one and done. In
but
a
Meet
way.
the Master, I was like, oh, I can listen to Meet the Master all day.
Like, god damn it,
But
I'm gonna do it again.
we'll see y'all later.